Hi buddy, welcome back to Vintage Story, episode 19 with me, Sid, and first episode on my while I'm away on holiday, so yeah, getting in here. Now, after I finished recording last episode, I got a message to say a light temporal storm was approaching, and I was going to weather it out, so I built myself up on my little pillar. I've done my little hidey hole for now. What I don't actually know, though, is if that temporal storm will survive the reload. So I know it's about 8 hours. When you get the notification, it's about 8 hours away. So I'm going to spend the night up here, just hiding. And yeah, we will see what happens, and if the temporal storm does happen, then we'll be in a good place, and if it doesn't happen, then no worries, you know, because we're all right, we're safe. I have got some food on me. I brought some spare servings of this, although that does mean that I am in a bit of an awkward situation because I do need to be able to put it down to eat it. Yeah, so I'm going to basically hide up here for the night and see what happens. I'll be back in a moment. Well, that answers that question. A light temporal storm is imminent. It did seem a bit cheaty, the thought that you could sign back in again and reset a temporal storm. So, yeah, get in the hole and just enjoy what would in Minecraft be called the nausea effect. I'll see you after the storm. Well, that was fun, as usual. Let's take them out and grab you, and let's just have a look what's going on down there. You can't see much because it's very dark. There's at least one on the roof. 1, 2 down there in the house. Alright, well, what I need to do then is, oops, hello. It's not that. I probably just need to quickly give myself a little bit more space. Oops, not quite like that. Hello. And we shall whack down a normal bed. Obviously my good bed's downstairs, but we can at least pass the rest of the night, which will make life a little bit easier. And hopefully I won't spawn outside of this space somehow. Always a worry when you place a... Oh, hello. I appear to be freezing, okay. Let's like that then. That should warm me up a wee bit. Maybe. I need to do something. Oh, I'm thawing. Okay, that's good. What's my temperature now? 30. Wow, that was very low. Right, we need to put you down. I am going to refuel. Keep that lit. Pop that down. Grab a bowl. Then all I've got to do is figure out how to. Oops, no. Is figure out what to do about our unwelcome company. Let me put you in there. Pick up that. We'll just grab those out. And we can start. Start with this. Now, what's my temperature like now? 37.6, exactly where it should be. Yeah, there's a lot of unpleasantness down there. Grab that. Dig that out. And let's have a look. What's going on down there? Can't see. Yeah, I thought there was don't know whether I'm going to get away. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, cannot get that shot. Now the question is, can I get down safely? Unfortunately, I don't have any water around me this time to leg it over. Which means, oh yeah, that does not look healthy. He can hit me, which is very unfair. Ow. Who hit me then? God. No, that is not fair. Alright. I need to come up with a different tactic then, don't I? That is probably leg it. Yeah, they're right behind me. I can feel them. However, we should be able to just leg it away from them. I think that's the only option. I'm taking up too much effort on this. Okay, well, we survived another temporal storm, albeit by the simple expedient of hiding, but you know, we can't have everything. Am I far enough away? Well, I could do with some more oak. So while I'm down this way, we might as well just go and have a look to see if I can't find that's a maple, isn't it? Yeah. It's difficult to tell with the colours in the winter forest. See, that's not an oak, I don't believe. That's still a maple. Yeah, maple. That's a pine. That, I think, is a maple. 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 Birch. I'm also conscious of the fact that I could be walking right into the arms, well, the paws. I don't need to do this, but of a wolf, which would not be conducive to a healthy lifestyle. There's a goat. See, the presence of goats should actually be, as a fox, should actually be fairly indicative of the fact that there isn't a wolf in the area, because a goat or a sheep would be obviously fair game for a wolf. So that kind of would seem to be sensible behaviour. I don't know whether we can even read that level of sophistication into the game, but right, let's see if our unwelcome visitors are gone. I have got a number of oak trees planted around the area, but they're obviously going to take time to grow, so we're going to have to go and put our man pants on at some points and get out there. I probably shouldn't use... Oh, hello. And we got one of you now, have we, as well? Okay. Just what we needed. It doesn't matter. I need to get some steps of some description in there. And then this should be... Let me just go up and grab the stuff off the roof, including the arrows. And, well, my plan now is to continue trying to build this space. However, this is going to be awkward because I do need a considerable amount of bits and pieces. I can get the walls in, I think, fairly easily, and the floor. Where I think I am going to struggle is the roof. Certainly for these, because I'm going to have to go out and find some ruins. Either that or move over to an area where I found some granite. But let's see, armed with this, let me have a look at that. If I want to make dark bricks, it's... Oh, I need a clay. That was what I needed. Oh, rats. That does mean I have to go and take a risk. There is some blue clay over that way, but I think there might even be a wolf over that way as well. The light is really bizarre in this thing. I really do need to be ready for wolfage of any description. What are you? Maple. Maple? Oh, come on. It can't be. Have we got an eclipse going on or something? Hang on. I probably need to be inside if we... I mean, this is not night time. Is it? It can't be. We are not that far. What is going on? Rift activity is high. And it's 5 o'clock at night. No, it's not. It is not night time. Or is it? I mean, it's 5 o'clock, which in winter would be night time. Ah, maybe it is night time. Alright, well, looks like I'm stopping in for the night. Maybe do a bit of cooking and then deal with the building in the morning. But right now, I think I need to see about cooking up some food because my crocks are empty. I've got crocks down here with bits and pieces in, but let me just take, I'm going to take 2 of those and 2 of those, and then let's have a look in this one. 2 parsnips and 2 carrots. We'll just make up a quick dubs just to use up those crops there. I think that's probably the best bet. So we'll have a carrot and onion with thing and parsnip. Pop in some fuel. I've got way too much fuel. Oop, no, what happened there? Yeah, I'll be back in the morning. Alright, it's 6:15 in the morning. I just had a drifter spawn in here and had to kill it. Luckily it didn't kill me, but we need to get away from all of those guys. And that one, which is a pain because they're all right outside my bloody door. Yeah, alright. Leg it. No, get the right. I still haven't redone my controls yet, but let's go with the leg it controls. And then the swimmy controls. I'm having to do far too much legging it and not enough fighting, but that one I should be able to cope with. Maybe I can actually... Yeah, you... Ow! Don't you dare. Alright, we got company. But I think I can take 4. Well, I can if I actually switch to the correct weapon. Well, I'm not even going to do that. I can't. They are definitely beating the snot out of me. I think we play discretion. Better part of value. And oh, look at the little bunny rabbit. Sorry, distracted. Very easily distracted, I'm afraid. I'm going to have to use some more of these poultices. I'm going through these altogether too fast. However, they appear to be somewhat separated now. At least into two groups rather than 3. So maybe, just maybe, I can give this one a love tap. No, ow! You're not supposed. No, that is just bang out of order. Oh, and there's the bloody thing itself. I'm still in 2 minds about those. You know. I know I can turn them off. That's been, you know, many of you have told me that I can change the settings to make this how do I put it, more friendly. No, nothing. And there's, you know, a little bit of me that kind of goes, yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Stop it. Right, where's the other 2 gone? One's there, the other one's still in the water. I'm going to get them because I might get some gears out of them. I think the trick is distance using a spear, not... Hello, you want to come and play? Hello, how are you, sir? Ow. I love the fact that I don't have to breathe. I think that's makes life very easy. There's no experience. I mean, obviously there's no benefit to killing these things other than if they drop me any loot, but yeah, but that one is not being, but those things, because apparently that is the only way that come on, get what did I just do then? I dropped that now. That is the only way that the mobs spawn on the surface now. And not having any, well, I mean, we've got the wolves. There's enough mobbage to make my life miserable for plenty with just the wolves alone, and apparently bears are even worse, which I'm really lucky that I haven't encountered a bear, I guess. But yeah, so those things and their ability to spawn in this, I mean, even with this lighting, this is not lit enough. There's obviously some spots over here which are spawnable. So that in itself is a problem. That needs sort of putting away. What do I want? I needed some food. That's what I needed. Oh, I've got some food. Okay. Right. In which case, I'll eat this. Grab a little bit more. I'm going to have to do some more cooking later. But yeah, so I am still in two minds about those. You know, I like having a challenge, but when that just pops up and then I have to spend the rest of the day constructively running away from things, I kind of have to question the fun element of that. So I need a lot of grass, and that's going to be our next thing, to make more of these bricks to make. I don't think, let me just have a look at those don't come in any, yeah, you can't make them into stairs or anything, which obviously is my current go-to. What am I at now? 33. I'm going to need a lot more, so I'll continue building, but I'm going to need more lighting as well, which does kind of push me to having to get on and just sort out my my lantern situation. That's assuming I can even sort out my lantern situation. But right now, the name of the game is dry grass, or as it probably is at the moment, pretty frozen grass. But you know, I'll be back in a little while. Hopefully that thing will go away a bit. Just give me a little bit of peace and quiet. I don't want much, just a little. So yeah, back in a moment. And now I'm out of blue clay, so I am definitely going to have to go and get some of that. I also need to make myself a shovel just to make that a little bit easier. I'll go with a stone. I know I've got a copper shovel in the house, but I've got a very strong suspicion that I might be bumping into a wolf, which, you know, is not going to be conducive to survival. That needs to go there. But let's take my chances. I know the clay is over this way. Now the question is, has the wolf migrated far enough this way to make my life miserable? In fact, before I do anything, settings, controls. Sprint is shift, sneak, control. Back. Right. That means now at least my instinctive push, there's a little bit of lime there if I was desperate, but yeah, that means my instinctive controls for running are now what I will press, not what I would. What is that? I think it's a goat or something. These, potentially, if I can find the clear ones, could be the difference between I don't think that I'm fairly is that a pig? What are you? I don't think it's a wolf, which is, you know, that's just a leaf. Yeah, that's a pig. What did I get then? First piece of clear quartz. I'm just going to very carefully, oh, I've got to come here anyway because this is where all the clay is. However, while I'm here, I might as well pick up all the quartz chunks. And I've got 4. That's enough for 2 lanterns, I believe. That's a pig. Wolves don't oink. Right, I need to grab some of this. I'm going to get this done while I can so I can build more walls. And what are you? Maple, damn it. Maybe I should have built my supports out of maple. But I didn't. So there's no point getting upset about that. Might as well just you. Maple. Damn. When you want maple, when you want oak and all you get is maple. Yeah, I'm going to keep on grabbing some of this clay while it's still light, and I'll be back in a moment. Well, I'm still waiting for that rift to go away. The rift activity is now down to medium, but it is already spawning hoofers. However, let us not let that put us off. We shall throw that on the ground because that's how we do things. And we are going to make ourselves some more bread because, you know, that's a good thing to have. And luckily I've got a bucket of water in the house, so that's all handy. I'm still waiting on that leather to finish. That's going to be an entertaining period. And I might as well just make all of this this wheat up, this flour, and then we'll cook the whole lot. And oops, hello, gimme. And we'll have plenty of, well, bread, for want of a better word. All right, there's only 3 litres left in there. That's useful to know. And there we go. We've got you. You are largely empty. I've got this clear quartz. Oh God, stop throwing things away, John. Clear quartz can go away. I'm going to chuck that away for now, and that, and that, and that. That can go on the tool rack, maybe. What did I just pick up then? A knife. There we go. But yeah, that rift is a pain. Utter pain. Oops. Yeah, and also the fact that I've changed my keys over now is somewhat confusing. So I need to add wood to that, as I recall. Oh man. And ignite it. Just pop all of that back on there for now. I mean, this is going to have to move, and what I think I'm going to do is move the I'm going to put, they've already found me, move the fireplace over into this corner. How am I for, We've got plenty of horsetail, and that is used to make with 2s and 4s. Okay, let me grab those. Grab those. 1, 2. Well, I can do 5, can't I? That way around. Right, there we go. That's more than enough to keep us ticking for a while. We'll put some of those back away in there. Right, that is cooked. So now 2, 3, 4. And what we've got to do is, oops, baking temperature 200. All right. I'll just have a crouch down here and watch. The spelt dough hopefully will become spelt bread, and then we can whip it out and cook the rest. Hopefully we'll get it all done, part baked. Yeah, we want to get the full baked. But I'm probably going to have to do a leg it again in the morning thanks to that stupid bloody things. Come on. Bake, 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 bake. And then do the same again. Anyway, I will see you in the morning. Another morning, another mad rush away from a whole bunch of drifters that have spawned thanks for that temporal rift. At least the rift activity is now calm, so that is a huge plus. What are you? Rye. I'll see if I can get some seeds for free. Always take seeds. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wonder whether to try wandering back over now. See whether they've had a chance to. I don't know what range did he spawn, when they just get out of sight or what. But let's experiment, because I really cannot afford to be wasting time running away from these guys every morning. It's annoying because with the rift they spawn so many more drifters than they would just with the darkness. Yeah, they seem to have gone. Anyway, we're starting to get these. See, we've more or less got most of the walls in now. Obviously, I need to come up with some windows, but that's a thing for another time. And in here, I should have in my hotbar nowhere near enough of this floor, but my thoughts actually kind of progressed to building the roof out over this area and getting it in there, and then I'll put a temporary wall in here and we'll get the roof over this area, and we just extend ever so slowly, step by step, because one thing we are going to need is proper lighting, which is why in the forge, once I've finished putting this bit of stuff down, I have got, I can put you in as well, can't I? That's a step in the right direction. In the forge I have got a whole bunch of copper queued up ready to smelt into ingots, because I need to make two copper plates. Now what we've got is I've got 6 in there currently. I'm probably going to want a little bit more peat just to get this started off. Get you lit. Oh, getting cold, am I? I am apparently. Okay. I wondered why my cursor was shaking a wee bit. Let me have a look there. That should be improving. The temperature's -9, so I suppose that's a good reason for it to be cold enough to make me uncomfortable. But there we go. This goes up to 900, and then we'll swap it out for the charcoal to get it up to the necessary 1084 to smelt that all up, and then I'm ready with the molds there. I'm just wondering, I might actually, let me go axe, shovel, axe. I might mold one of those while I'm at it. Let's keep nice and warm. So almost at 900. I think that will be, well, we'll probably go through another piece of peat or two, maybe. I don't know exactly. But we definitely need to make this plate. Now, I'm not sure how difficult a plate is going to be, and whether you can even do it with one ingot. And maybe I'm going to have to learn how to do the joining, adding material thing. There we go. Let's swap you out for that. Take this over and put it away. And back over here, keep warm in the forge. Right, it is now heating beyond 900. That's good. So yeah, let me get these cast, and I shall be back in a moment. Alright, that's all cast. So now what we need to do is just keep ourselves busy with the rest of the stuff. Now, needless to say, these, he says, my Minecraft position for tools is always on my, for pick is always on my 2 key, and consequently I tend to go for that. And because I've got, whoa, oh wow, hang on, I just need to get that as a screenshot. Sorry about that, we got a parking ticket. Just outside our thing. We can park most days on a Sunday and we never have any issue. It's, you know, it's one of those things that you just don't see traffic wardens in this area on a Sunday. They just don't come around. It looks like they've changed that policy because now they've gone and ticketed me the gits. Anyway, so we need to bring more oak stairs over this section while that lot cools, and I also need to think about more flooring for the interior of there. We're going to need trapdoors for the windows, and at least until we can work and get into glass. And if we just have an H on that, we need 3 per, I think. I think we're going to need quite a bit of this. Now, I'm not going to worry too much if I haven't got the trim. I need to go out and raid, as I say, either somewhere with granite, or yeah, because you literally, you know, you're in the ballpark of only getting 13 per. So either going to get somewhere with granite so I could craft these, or we need to go to more ruins so we can you know, build them, pillage them from the ruins. Now either way works. and as a result, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about the about the building of this, because we are going to just take you all the way to there on that side, and we'll do the same on the other side, and then we'll take them up a level and so on and so forth, which is why I definitely am going to need more oak. And it's also why I'm thinking let's build this in sections because if I build this section and then build the next section and then build the next section and block this off, it doesn't matter. As long as this is well lit, we can take out the wall there, take out the stairs, move everything over. It's going to take time. This is not going to be a quick process, I don't think. I think we can safely say that. Let me take you and we'll pop you there. That's as good a place as any. How's our copper going? For that matter, how's our crops going? They're probably not going very far, to be honest. Okay, that's good enough now. Soft, though, you can't take it out when it's soft, which is a shame, because you could take it out and then mold it and hammer it and do all the stuff. Anyway, while we're waiting on that, let's go and just check out my crops. You are not really any further along. I don't know whether any of these will be harvestable or not. Yes, the spelt is, so we'll take everything that's mature, because it's just one thing we don't have to worry about, and as soon as spring comes I can replant. Yeah, so I'm waiting on that copper to set, and I shall be back in a little while. Well, it's the following morning and it is cold, but we have got the first leg of our extension usable. It's not finished, you know, there's no trim coming around here. There's very little trim coming around this side. However, that does mean that we can take these, we can come in here and chop that out, and we can pop those in. Then we can come around here and remove all of this frontage, and then start using the other door, which is pretty exciting, I think, in its own little way. If nothing else, it frees up a bunch of this space, these blocks, the trim. I didn't need it for the top because it was an even spaced gap, so that was handy. We're still going to expand this kind of space out a wee bit. I just haven't decided exactly how I want to do that yet. But it does mean that we can now grab those, oops, and throw those on the ground, because that's what we do. And that needs to be, now what I am finding is there aren't the stairs don't function the same as they do in Minecraft. You can't do that. So we are going to need to make a chisel at some point, because I believe that is a thing. I've not played with it significantly, but what we can do here, where I've got this cob, is we can just come in here quickly and just give myself an access. Now I might even leave a wall there and just have this as a a separate thing, or maybe just, you know, narrow that down. However, I do want 1, 2, I need 4 of those. I need obviously to get more than that, but 2, 3 and 4. But what I do want in here is proper floor all the way around here. So that's fine. Well, I say proper floor, straw floor, but you know, it is what it is. Now we've got a slight issue that this area is now not very well lit. I think I'm going to have to steal that temporarily because I'm out of fat, unless I get the ones out of the forge, which, you know, that's always a possibility, and pop those in there. That kind of lights the place up a little bit better. Yeah, we're a step in the right direction. That will come out. In fact, I could do that now. And I'll be back in a sec. Of course, one of the things we've been waiting for all this time, and I completely forgot because I got so engrossed with building, was this. If I can manage to do that, then I'd like to dig you up. I know there's a little bit of strong tannin in there, but we will live with losing a little bit of strong tannin. But that's now properly all done. I can go and, where did I put the other barrels? There. Let me just stick the other barrel down there temporarily. I need to sort my inventory out a wee bit because I am getting snidered out with, well, stuff, for want of a better word. I am suffering from an overdose of stuff. Right, let me, I don't know whether I can get all of this down or not. Now, let me, I'm not going to get much more in here, am I? Yeah, that's as much as I can fit on that. What about there? I can get a pile in there as well, can't I? Really could have shift control, add many. I was going to say you really could have done with something to allow me to add a lot at once. Now, what can we do with all this leather that has been so much trouble? Well, we can make a selection of hats, or brigandine, helmet, iron. Yeah, these are orchid. We can make worn leather boots, which don't really see much point. So I can make a leather backpack, which gives us 6 slots as opposed to a storage. So that basically gives us an additional 4 slots if I got to leather backpack, which doesn't seem that great. We can do a leather helmet, leather body armor, and a leather legs. 3, 6, 9, 18, 20, 20. I can literally, with all of that leather, I can make a piece of body armor. It's going to give me a 0.6 flat reduction with a 60%. Now, let me just come back in here because I'm still trying to work out how this is all going to be things. That gives me a flat 0.6, 60%, and that only requires 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to give me the same again. I'm better off with the legs than the hat, I think. Just out of this batch. There we go. I've got some large hides and some small hides, so I can make more leather. We definitely want some of that then. So the hat is 2, 1 and 1. I don't know whether it's me or I really do struggle sometimes with placement on this. And then the legs, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1 and 1. That leaves me with 4 left over. And that gives me some armour for the leggings. Now I need another 22, so we are going to have to, sort out my storage system at some point. There's my armour, there's my leg armour. So the only thing missing is body armour. Which is a lot of leather. That's 22. But I somehow think I'm not going to have a problem with that. Now, let me just check how long I've been recording, because I suspect I'm overly long, but I'll see you in a moment. Yep, I am at 51 minutes, which means I need to think about what I'm doing. The temperature is getting colder at night, and the lake is virtually frozen solid. However, next episode we are going to work on these lamps, because obviously we need better lighting as we move through this process. And but until then, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.